Alright guys, in this video we'll be setting up our coding environment. For this lesson I'll be using Visual Studio Code as an IDE, and an IDE is simply an integrated development environment, and in simple terms it's simply a software which you can write code in. And as an IDE I'll be using Visual Studio Code in this tutorial, in this lesson. Visual Studio Code is very lightweighted and handles JavaScript perfectly. And if you want to install it, you can just simply go to Google and type in Visual Studio Code. And the first thing that you see, whether you're using Mac or Windows, you can download it and install it pretty easily. And once you download, you can install it, and either you'll see an icon in your desktop, or you can just type Visual Studio Code in your search bar and open it. You will probably see something like this when you open it. Something like this. It's going to be an empty page. You'll see a little bit of intro and a lot of this. Just ignore all of these functionality. The major thing that we need is we need to open a new file. So just go to File and click on New File. The first thing that we will do before typing anything is actually we'll save it. So just press Ctrl S on Windows and Command S on Mac, or you can just go to File and Save As. And I always save my stuff at desktop. You can do that as well. And this is the important part. Save it as tutorial1.html. .html is extremely important here. Make sure you have that, because that says that this file is going to be in HTML form so that we can open it with Google Chrome. So once you hit save, you'll probably change the upward customization. You'll probably go to your desktop and see that file right up there, and if you open it you'll probably see a blank page, nothing in it. So now we'll write our basic HelloWorld program. The only thing that I'll not be going on in this video, in this tutorial lesson, is HTML. I think anyone can catch up in HTML if you just spend a week learning some of the basic syntax. Not even a week, like a couple of days. So HTML isn't that difficult. You can go to either W3 Schools or any other site to learn HTML. It's a great web tutoring site, and just learn the basics of HTML. You don't need to go over some of the advanced stuff. So the first thing that we'll type is we'll set up our HTML. Environment, so that we can include JavaScript in there, and you can just follow me, type, and you just need a body. That's good. You just need a header, and let's give it a little bit of title as well. And these are HTML syntax, you don't need to worry about them. First, I'll just give them like a Hello World title. Oops. And now we'll add some JavaScript to it. So to add up JavaScript, we just need to type in less than sign, type in script. We'll close it with a greater than sign, and then in the other side you gotta close it as well, so you do the same thing, but now you gotta add in a slash and a forward slash and then script. So to write a simple Hello World program, you just need to type in console.log and then Hello World. At the end, put a semicolon. It's extremely important. Make sure these are in quotation. It doesn't have to be double quotation. You can put it in single as well. And make sure you go to Files and Save. And once you go to if you open your tutorial1.html, right click and go to Inspect, and go to Console. Probably see Hello World there. So that is your first program in JavaScript. If you have done it, if you have succeeded in it, congratulations. We'll mostly be writing our stuff in console. I don't want to get over some of the DOM functionalities just yet, because I want people to get well acquainted with some of the basics of programming and JavaScript in general. So we'll be writing most of our stuff in console and not dealing with DOM as much as possible. So that's pretty much it. You can type in your name, you can change this to whatever you want, and then go to Files and Save, and then come back here and refresh the page, and you'll see that change right up here. So you can play around with this a little bit. You can type in multiple consoles, and I'll see you guys in the next video.